Hey everyone, it's your boy Assassin here, and welcome back to the Painscreek killings. Dun dun dun. For all you guys that have been on this journey with me, I should say. It has been a long journey, not a very fruitful journey, but we're gonna go and try to figure out some things. Have I cheated on this game? Yeah, I have. I've cheated answers. I've looked up things. I don't want to hear it. All right, I don't want to hear it. All right. Need to find out where Dorothy's house is. There are a couple things I want to do. I did some private research on this game after I streamed. I have some of the codes. For certain doors and stuff. Because as much as this game is also about finding it, I don't plan on spending 5 hours looking around. The game is great. I need more answers than that. So we're gonna go to the hospital here. And we're going to, let's see here. We're gonna go to the lockers and see. Where's my flashlight? There it is. What do we have here? So we have Catherine opened. Give me a second here, guys. I want to see if I can figure it out what these other ones are. So I was looking into how you can restore power for this place. I didn't really come up with a definitive answer. That's why I'm looking back at my notes here. But I might just have to Google it, guys. I'm not sure how the exact I was wondering, can we open these with some keys that we have? Wasn't Dorothy a nurse? That's the wrong button. Doctors only. I don't think we have. Wasn't Dorothy? So Kathleen, Susan. I thought Dorothy was a nurse. Do we ever get into? Was it medical records? We're gonna come back. We're gonna go to where I know I have the code to the sheriff's office. That file cabinet. I have the code to that. We're gonna go over that way, and we're gonna go and open that, and hope that is the correct code. All you guys in the comments gonna be like, he cheated. You wanna know what? I don't mind a small investigative story, guys. I am not Sherlock Holmes. Alright? I ain't doing this from scratch. I like a little bit more horror based. You know what I mean? Get you a drink. Was it, for everyone wondering, I think it's 7741? It is. Alright. to Sheriff Howard. The crack in Vivian Roberts' skull shows that the weapon used is an object with a heavy and sharp end. Something like an axe would fit the description. To cause a crack that big, the attacker must be rather strong. I'm assuming it's either a man or a strong woman who's experienced in the use of a weapon. The victim must have been facing the attacker because of the lacerations found in the front of her torso, as well as the backside of both forearms, showing that she tried to block the attacks by holding up her arms. The fatal strike landed on her right side of the victim's head, just above her right eyebrow. This clarifies the following: that the victim was facing the killer, that the killer is strong enough to land such a clean but deadly blow, and that the killer is left-handed. Okay, that's that right there. Picture that. That's important as heck. That the killer's left-handed is super important. Since the murder weapon was never recovered and confirmed, my assumption of it being an axe still remains. Since this is me doing you a solid, do not under any circumstance leak this information or I'll be in big trouble. The guys here in Grant City don't want anyone more than necessary to know about these details. Hope the above information helps. Sean M. Smith. Wow. Now, talk about classified. Wait, can we not? Oh, why isn't it opening? I was confused. Vivian Roberts murder case, record of alibi. Interview record, recorded July 25th. Interview to Charles Roberts. I wasn't here when my wife was killed. I left for New York on July 18th to attend a conference meeting that was supposed to last for 3 days. I was supposed to be back on the weekend on the morning of July 20th. However, I received a phone call from our butler, Bernard, informing me that Vivian had been murdered. I cannot believe what I heard. I cut short my trip and immediately came back to Painscreek. Interview to Matthew Brooks. There is an annual religious gathering event in Hartford where pastors... Isn't Matthew Brooks, wasn't he the driver? Or was that Derek? From different churches in our state's vicinity meet and discuss what we do to help our society. The event started on January 18th and ran for 5 days, so it ended on July 23rd. I represent Painscreek. Oh, Matthew is the preacher. The Painscreek Trinity Church at the event. Our church can confirm this because we had to cancel our Sunday service that week. To Bernard, the butler. I was preparing for the fundraiser event when I felt sick. However, there was no one who could really do my job, so I kept working. At about 9 in the evening, I was too sick to continue, so I bid Vivian goodnight and headed back home. Dorothy Patterson saw me leave. No, there's no one else that lives there. I live alone. Dorothy. Yes. Bernard was feeling not well that day, so he left slightly earlier than usual. However, he finished his work before he left. When I saw how sick he appeared, I wondered how he could have kept working. Well, I guess that's why the Roberts family trust him so much. Me? I was around doing the mansion most of the time, either preparing the food or making sure that the other maids were doing their jobs. The fundraising event, which was to be held by the following day, was important to Vivian, so we were all making sure that everything would be perfect. By the time Mary left, it was already past midnight. I locked the doors and then went home myself. No, I live alone. This is to Mary. My name is Mary Martinez. I've been working in the kitchen for the past few days for the upcoming fundraising event. Jimmy's Bakery was supposed to deliver the goods, but a few days before the event, they called to inform us that they can't make it. Suddenly, I was in charge of the cakes. I was so mad because we didn't have much time, and this event was supposed to be extremely crucial for Vivian's business. But after hearing that Vivian was murdered, all my anger and work sort of became irrelevant. This is the last one is Derek. I think he might be the driver. I remember dropping Mr. Roberts off at the airport on July 18th at around 2 p.m. I was supposed to come back after that to drive around Vivian, but she told me to take a break since I hadn't had a day off for quite some time. I decided to visit a friend of mine who was moving upstate to West Dakota. What sort of friend? An elementary school buddy that used to live here, but moved when he received his scholarship. I stayed at his place for a few days before coming back to Painscreek. Yes, he can vouch for me. I have his number at home. I can give it to you later. Derek never gave the number. Ooh, okay. So they all kind of have alibis. They don't have a... For Scott Brooks, is that his name, Scott Brooks? He wasn't interviewed. At least it's not on here. Right? Which is weird, because they blamed him for it. But Derek's being a little strange too. I'm telling you guys, I said it earlier, I think it might be Derek. Why can't this bottom one open? That's something I don't realize. There it is. I was gonna say. No, 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 no. Open back up. Give me any loot. A car key. I mean, do we need the car key? I've been breaking into cars. I don't think there's anything else in here that's locked. I don't know, guys. Give me a second, guys, here. I'm looking for something. We might have... Hold on, let me look here. Belongs to a Maverick model. So we can look for a car. But I think one of these keys, which I think is this one, is the key to cabin... The key to cabin? The key to Scott's cabin over there. But before we go over there, I want to go look at a car real quick, just to see. I don't know what a Maverick model is, since we don't really know what the cars are in this game. Let's look. It looks like it's this one. And it might just be this. This is that guy's, this is the reporter's car, the PA, I think, PI. Oh, okay. Come on. Steve Moss. My head hurts. My tire's flat and the phone's not working. Is someone trying to stop me from leaving Painscreek? Am I close to discovering something? Right here, you can tell this guy was going to get murdered for finding things out. Oh, that's like a revelation. Oh god, I thought he was the one. I was wrong. He's not the killer. He's not. And that was all that was said. Wow. So that could mean one of two things in my head. That could mean he thinks it was Scott, and it wasn't. Or he thinks it was Derek, or it wasn't. Because it couldn't have been Bernard. Bernard was sick at the time of her death. And went home early. And Dorothy saw it. Oh, Dorothy was a nerd. Not nerd. Nurse, Jesus. Or maid. So I'm gonna go to the cabin. But I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like connect the dots in my head. This game is interesting. Still don't think I have a key for this, which I don't think you can even open, even if I wanted to. There's so many details in this game that I don't know. Do I have a shovel? No, looking for that time capsule still. Telling you, because I start learning more, the game starts to get all psycho and go like, you know, like killer on me because I'm figuring shit out. That'll suck. Let's go into the cabin. We do remember her saying that there must have been like a secret room in here, so let's see if we can find it. I do not like how the ambience has changed like that. What does that say? Oh, chest key. That must be to the chest key. Chest box? Whatever. I think that's to the box over at the church. So we're gonna go there after this. We're gonna read this note of his. Today is Valentine's Day, February 14th. I wanted to spend the day with Trisha, but Charles invited me to go hunting. I was nervous, not because it's my first time hunting, but because it was Trisha's dad. It turned out that I actually enjoyed being with him. I feel comfortable talking to him. June 18th. I don't get it. Why would Father Matthew forbid me to be with Trisha? Is it because I'm not rich? Or because I'm an orphan? He didn't explain anything to me. Maybe he doesn't love me anymore. I feel so confused. We quarreled again today. I couldn't stand Father Matthew's preaching attitude, so I yelled back at him. I know I shouldn't have done it, but I was so frustrated. Father Matthew said that I'm not an orphan. What does that mean? Does he know who my parents are? I pressed him to keep talking, but he wouldn't tell me anything after that. I need to know more. July 31st. In these past weeks, it has been more difficult for me to talk to Father Matthew. Whenever we speak, he addresses only church stuff. I realize that I'm starting to avoid Father Matthew. Whenever he asks me how my day was, I don't feel like answering him. When I ask him about my past, he's always trying to change the subject. I feel so frustrated. September 2nd. I've moved out of the church. Father Matthew did not object, although he looked like a bit sad. Mr. Roberts was kind enough to let me stay at his cabin if I am willing to work for him as his assistant gardener. That way, the mansion garden can still be well maintained even when Andrew cannot make it. Wednesday, November 3rd. It's been a month since Charles gave me this cabin to stay. I still don't know where to start my investigation. Andrew has been drinking. Bernard asked me to bring him home today. Whenever he's drunk, he accuses himself, saying that he's in a sinner. Sometimes he would mutter names that I've never heard of. Of all the names, I think I've only recognized maybe Magladon. I just can't remember where I heard that name before. Sunday, November 7th. I just returned from the orphanage and found out that it was Father Calvin who brought me there. The record sheet stated that I was born from Painscreek. How? If I was born in Painscreek, there must be records of me in the hospital, but I've checked. There's none. Thursday, November 16th. I broke into Father Matthew's bedroom today. I shouldn't have done that, but he might have had something that could tell me about my birth parents. He didn't have anything relevant. Saturday, November 20th. Andrew's drunk again. This is the 5th time I had to bring him home and then cover his shift. It's getting quite annoying. As I laid him down in his bed, he muttered repeatedly, "I'm so sorry, Sophia." Who, Sophia? Plot twist. What if Sophia's his other daughter, Magdalene's his mom, and Andrew's his father? Just saying. Big plot twist, I know. Oh, it's another key. I like this. I like this cabin. This must be the chest key, because it has like a cross symbol. How did the music stop? It's like dead silent. I don't know. There it is. I did not like that. Master Carpentry. Daniel G. Jackson, blah, blah, blah. I don't think we need to know about any of this. Wait. Here you will learn how to craft the most complex structures with just wood. Create puzzles hidden in doors and hide secrets in plain sight with Jackson techniques. This is not a book for beginners, so prepare to test your skills and see if you have what it takes to be a master carpenter. And this shows a door frame and a bookshelf. Let's remember that, folks. That right there, guarantee, is a door. I don't know. I'm talking shit. But for real, it probably is. No, I don't think it's anything gross. The knife has a dull blade. Why does that matter? We're looking for the weapon. He said like an axe, but if it's a dull blade, it doesn't mean he could have used it, but he said a strong man with the force of an axe, so I'm not really quite sure. Maybe one of the keys we found here can unlock this. I doubt, but we're gonna try most of our keys anyways. I didn't think it'd be the cross either way, but hey. Alright, it wasn't any of those. It says 2 guns and 1's missing. This one is weird that this door doesn't open. Why doesn't this door open? That's weird. See, that one I'm not sure how to feel about. It's got meds here. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for if I have keys for this. It's a lot of things written down for this. So we're gonna go, because I have these other keys now, but I don't know what they're for. cost for the cross in the game must be useful. Mostly on chest boxes. So this looks like at least like a door or a chest. I can't speak English. This looks like a key to a chest over there, which is his chest. But it also looks like a door key from over there. Don't mind me, guys. I'm looking around. I feel like maybe Steve Moss, which is the PI, maybe he died. Maybe he died because he got too close, and maybe they're gonna find me because I'm getting too close. Although we've only seen one, I wouldn't even say scary encounter in this game. What's the word? It gives me the creeps almost. Wait, which way are we going? Here it is. We need to go to, what did I just say? The church, right? So where's the church? Yes, it's up this way. I think it's up this way. What road is this? Walnut Ave? Yeah, so it's down here to the right. So now, do we have a key to this? I just want to see. Interesting. Interesting. I'm telling you, it would have been kind of funnier. Not funnier, but like more. Maybe not advanced is the right word I'm looking for, but like, if there's a stalker, like that girl that was stalking us in the beginning. I don't know if she was stalking us per se, but you know what I mean? It would have been like nice or interesting to see if like she was in there and it's almost like an enemy stalking you and you like it gives you an alert, like a 15-second sound cue to hide. I don't know. I like games like that. Almost games like Alien Isolation, At Dead of Night, that type of thing. Like if you play Alien Isolation and you hear the alien come down from the vents, you hear it like smack, smack, smack almost off of the vents. I think that's pretty cool. Here we are. Chest key. What do we got here? Got a note or diary. Tuesday, November 30th. I asked Andrew about Sophia. First he freaked out, saying that I shouldn't go around speaking that name. Then he said he never heard that name in his life. That's a lie. Is he hiding something? Why would he lie about Sophia? This makes me want to know who Sophia is even more. Maybe Sophia's his mom. Thursday, December 2nd. I asked Wanda if she knew anything about Sophia. She said Sophia used to work as a maid in the mansion for a few years until she was let go. When asked why, Wanda said she didn't know. However, she thought that Sophia was a manipulative woman that would do anything to get what she wanted. Wanda resented that. Oh, okay. Wednesday, December 8th. I met Derek today and asked if he knew anyone by the name of Sophia. Apparently, he's not on speaking terms with me. I wonder if it was anything to do with Trisha. Probably. Monday, December 13th. During today's lunch break, I asked Bernard if he knew anything about Sophia. He was surprised that I knew that name, but proceeded to say he did not know her that well. Somehow I feel uncomfortable when I talk with Bernard. His cold gaze gives me the shivers. Saturday, December 18th. I met Dorothy while tending to the garden. I asked about Sophia. She looked confused. She was curious and asked where I heard that name. I told her it came from Andrew. She kindly explained that Sophia was a close friend of hers when Sophia first came to work with the Roberts family. Unfortunately, she had an affair with Charles when Vivian was hospitalized. Shortly after, she left Painscreek. No one has heard of her ever since then. Dorothy thinks that Sophia has probably started a new life in another place. I wonder if the affair was the reason everyone's quiet about it. Interesting. A blanket with moon and stars, my baby boy, and the text in the corner. Key to the basement. Okay, that must be to his shed. This is the page. This is Patrick Orphanage, 1994. Dear Scott, I'm Sister Rachel. Although I wasn't here when you last came, I hope you remember I was your nursing mother after you arrived here those few years. I understand you came here earlier to find out how you came to be at St. Patrick's Orphanage. On July 4th, 1975, Father Calvin came to us holding a basket with you in it. He said that you'd lost your parents and there was no one to take care of you. He told us that your name was Scott. After he left, Sister Emma asked if we would be willing to take care of a baby. At first, I hesitated because it was a huge responsibility, but when I saw your face so full of innocence and curiosity, I felt as if God himself had delivered you to me. I accepted the task. When you were 10, Father Matthew came to see you. He had just become the head of the priest of Painscreek Trinity Church. He visited often, usually at the beginning of the month. Whenever he left, he would leave an envelope containing a small sum of money. He said it was for everything you needed at that and that whatever was left was given to the orphanage. I'd be lying to say that I wasn't sad when you left the orphanage, but when Father Matthew adopted you, I believed that your life would be better in Painscreek than here, and I dearly hope so. Hope it's so. Everything enclosed within the package used to be yours. I think you should have these. May God bless you, Sister Rachel Davis. It's like the sensitivity of this is sometimes a little too high, so I'm switching over to my mouse to hold for a second. Okay, I already read that. Is that everything that's in here? Okay. We still have one key for this building. I don't think there was a key for this, right? No, it just says exit. It says it's locked. Look for a locked door. Maybe this is the key? It is. Okay, sweet. Let's do some detective searching here. Dear Diary. January 16th. A few months have passed since I've arrived here. This missionary trip is harder than I expected. There is no clean water, the food lacks nutrients, and there isn't enough medicine. We've requested help from WHO, which is the World Health Organization, but haven't received any reply yet. I feel so frustrated. What can I do? March 3rd. When Father Calvin first sent me here, he asked me if I would be willing to stay for 6 months. It would be a good training for me, he said. I agreed that before I came. 6 months have now passed. I think I will be expected this. I will extend this for another 6 months. The people here need as much help as they can get. I am not a doctor, but I can help them through my support and prayers. I'll let Father Calvin know about my decision. September 16th. Time flies. I can't believe I'll be going home tomorrow. I will miss people here. At the same time, I can't wait to get back home and meet everyone again. Father Calvin summoned me this morning and told me that Sophia had left Painscreek. How can that be? Last time we wrote, she told me she had so many things to share with me when I got back. Was she forced? Is she hiding something? I cannot believe that Sophia left without telling me anything. Something must have happened to her that she could not tell me. Side note, maybe this is a plot twist, maybe Charles and Sophia had a baby, and that baby was Scott, and he was born here, and Sophia left, and that's why Charles was so nice to him. Maybe. Just saying. Maybe that's also why they don't want him to be with Trisha. Let's see. Yeah, okay. December 29th. It's been almost 6 months since Sophia left Painscreek. I've asked everyone around. No one seemed to know where she went. Father Calvin told me to let it go. He's right. I should not dwell on the matters of the heart. There are more important things in life that I need to focus on. If Sophia and I are not meant to be again, God will let me know. It's time to move on with my life. That was Father Calvin. Father Matthew. That was his, it must be his, diary. This one, too. February 25th. I always wanted to be adopted, but I guess heaven had something else in store for me. Instead of being taken in by a family, I came to Painscreek Community Church. To be honest, I would prefer to have a real family with people I can call mom and dad, but Father Calvin said God had other plans for my future, and in time I would come to realize it. May 2nd. The Roberts family is looking for a new maid. I told Mrs. Roberts that a relative of mine would fit the position really well. I know I shouldn't lie, but I want Sophia to be here in Painscreek. Father Calvin always said we have to help those who are in need. Sophia is in need, and I'm sure she would be glad just to have a job. August 10th. Since starting the job at the mansion, Sophia has settled in nicely. Whenever she has time off from work, we've been exploring Painscreek together. I have so much to show her. It is just like the orphanage days. I'm extremely comfortable being with her. Today was October 27th, sorry. Today was Sophia's day off. We ate at the Moon Cafe again. I can't seem to get enough of this place. The food is delicious, the atmosphere is relaxing, and the coffees taste great. Maybe it's all because of Sophia's company. Still, I love to hang out here. It's definitely one of my favorite places in Painscreek, followed closely by the church and the Little Big Books. Matthew Brooks' story. Interesting. O'Malley, an associate attorney at law. Dear Mr. Brooks, we have evaluated your case and we accept the request to represent your son Scott Brooks in court. We are in the process of drafting an appeal for his release, considering the sensitivity of the situation. We urge you to not make any public statements until consulting with us. Additionally, we would like copies of government documents related to you and any way to your son, medical records, transaction receipts, travel documents, previous criminal charges, if any, etc. The more we have, the better we can help your son in this case. We will be in contact within the next few days. Sincerely, Brendan O'Malley. Okay, there's a lot to unpack. It's like a lot of reading, you know? I'm not a big reader, guys. So I'm not perfect with the English. Okay, what are we looking at here? We're gonna go back to his basement. Still don't know what these keys do. I need to know where Dorothy lives. That's something else. I think relatively we're done here, right? Because I opened everything here. Open that. All this is open. Go around for small things that have like maybe like a puzzle to them or whatever, you know. This could be a door. This looks like it could be a door. You know what I'm saying? Right there. See? This is definitely that's definitely a room in here, I feel like. How do I know? I don't. Just trust me. Is there like a door handle, a book I can move? How do I figure out this is a door or not? Because if you like look here, this space, it probably ends like right here. Almost like right here where that line is. And this seems like extra space here. Maybe I'm crazy, guys. Because look at these bookshelves, right? Look at this bookshelf. Why is that one different? You just started the switch? Is that how you do it? Is that a button right here? Oh my god. How do I don't think I have the key. Oh my god, you guys, I knew it. I know that might have sounded staged, but like, I'm actually kind of surprised at myself. How do I figure that out? Where do I get this key from? I gotta look that up. Because that was definitely not meant to happen. Give me a second here, guys. Oh, 1 second, guys. I'm looking it up. From what I heard, I think you need the... This is a 6-digit code, though. What is this key for? Or maybe I'm looking at the wrong one. This is a... Let me look at this. Does this have a key? Is this something? I'm confused. Hold on, guys. It says I need a 19th century church key. Where do you get a 19th century church key? So it says I need to go to 201 at the St. Anne's or whatever it's called. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I probably won't figure every single thing out in this game. I won't even lie to you about it, but we're getting there. We're figuring some things out. So we're gonna go over to the cabin. I'm gonna go to the cabin. I'm gonna go to the basement of the cabin. See what's over there. If we find nothing, right? My plan is then to go to the St. Anne's, to room 201, and see if I have an access into that or what that is. Because I don't know if I do. I have no idea. if I can even do it. I don't personally like to look up too many of these games, guys, but gotta do what I gotta do. Let us see. Oh, I wouldn't mind if we could finish this game in this video. So this is basement key, I believe it said. I want to get like murdered down here, dude. This is creepy. So there's a diary here. Let's read that. On Valentine's Day, Trisha gave me some chocolate. I had never seen that brand before. I bet it must be expensive. Having finished making the music box, I had hoped that it would be her Valentine's Day present. I'd just give it to her later. Hopefully she can forgive me. February 14th, and that was February 18th. It's been quite some time since I last talked to my father, Matthew. He's always asking how I'm doing after Sunday service, but I tend to ignore him whenever it's possible. I know it's wrong. I need to find a way to make amends with him. April 19th. The grass has been growing wild lately. The weeds are everywhere, and Andrew's not here. Actually, he hasn't been here for quite a while now. I wonder what happened to him. I should visit him after work tomorrow. September 23rd. I was about to pick up Andrew for work when I found him lying unconscious on the floor. There was an empty bottle of sleeping pills on the table. I immediately called the ambulance. According to the nurse, this is Andrew's third suicide attempt. She's glad that I saved him in time. An hour later, and he could have died. I don't know why Andrew would commit suicide. What I know is that he must be lonely. He needs a friend. December 28th. I visited Andrew at the hospital today. He's out of the ER and is recovering quite well. I was cutting the fruits. He told me his story. In 1972, there was a maid who came to work at the mansion. Her name was Sophia. She was a hard-working young lady with a great personality. She was loved by many. A few years into her job, however, she had an affair with Charles. A child was born. When Vivian found out, she was furious and decided to kick her out of Painscreek. What happened after that was a tragedy. On June 26, 1975 at 11 p.m., Vivian, Dr. Johnson, and Andrew confronted Sophia. A fight broke out. Sophia fell and hit her head on a nearby wall. She stopped moving. Dr. Johnson checked and realized she was dead. Her neck was broken and no one knew what to do. Vivian then asked Andrew to take care of the body and her baby. Andrew did what he had to do to protect Vivian. After that night, they vowed never to tell anyone about the incident. Before leaving, I asked Andrew what the victim's name was. He said it was Vincent. As I left the hospital, I couldn't help but pity Andrew. He's living a confusing life, and the struggle shows. I hope he can heal. If his name was Vincent, it might just be Scott. The hidden truth. Wow. So Vivian isn't the person we all thought her out to be. I don't think she meant to, but she obviously killed this girl and then tried to hiding it. Am I gonna die by pulling this? Why can't I move? Am I being poisoned? Why is my cursor so slow right now? Guys, can you see this? Here, that's my mouse. There it is. My cursor was stupid slow there for a second. I'm afraid. Is someone gonna come down here and attack me? Did I get any keys from down here? Where's Trisha's bedroom? Hospital. Crouch down. Is this a key? Power here is still on, it shows. Maybe this is the master door he was looking at? I don't understand as to why. Why doesn't it work? I might have to look that up. Am I missing something to make this key work? You need to give me a second here, guys. It's a lot of things packed in this game. Looking for this. Hold on, guys. I'm looking this up. I won't lie to you. I think it said something about this water heater here. From what I'm hearing, it's got to do with the cross that I have. It does something down here. It does something. Right? That's what this is. I think everything is leading to saying it needs to go to room 201 in the Ann's suite or whatever. But I was just looking to see if there's a certain angle that I can do this on my own here to skip all that. But I don't think that it lets you. And if there is, then I'm forgetting. So I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to head over that way. And I'm going to go see what I got to do. But I was looking at it. And it said to get into room 201, if I have this right, let me look. I need to get into the mayor's mansion master bedroom. I'm gonna lie to you guys, I have no idea what's happening. I have this key, which is apparently for Scott's basement. I have a Dorothy's key, some sort of villas and mansion key, and then this is the house entrance key. I don't even know what that is for. I'm gonna be left with more questions and episodes. More questions and answers in this episode. Again. If I don't finish it this time, then hopefully in the next episode we do of this will be over. I think we are coming close to the conclusion, but it's just a matter of where. Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go to Ann's, right? Isn't it right here? Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. So I think this is the things that I need. Give me a second here, guys. I already have this. It says that for this lockbox for room 201 behind reception desk, you can find it in Steve Moss's car outside in the glove department, gated. But did I not? I'm gonna go back out there. Did I miss it? That makes me very confused. I thought I got the key from his glove department, and that wasn't this. Oh, I didn't grab the key. Look at it. It's right there. Oh, shit. That would have been useful. Damn. Alright, let's figure this out here. I'm probably gonna miss so much in this game, guys, so I apologize for that in advance. But Steve Moss. Ever since I received the messages and the key, I've been following this anonymous person blindly. What a fool I have been. I need to revisit my investigation notes to see I might have missed something important. I looked through the alibis recorded by Sheriff Howard. There were 6 interviews: Charles, Matthew, Bernard, Dorothy, Mary, and Derek. Then I noticed it. One of them is lying. It was recorded that there was even an event. Wait, it was recorded that there was an event? Yeah, I remember reading somewhere about it being canceled. Where did I read it again? Yeah, Matthew said it was canceled. He said the church event was canceled. I can't seem to remember. Oh my god, I just realized it. That the E in all of the killer's messages is slightly off in comparison to all of the other letters. If I can find that typewriter, I can find who killed Vivian. What's the button for? Oh, so this is the office. This is the thing for Matthew. That his secret compartment there. He's on to me, and I have to hide the key in one of the drains by the roadside he will never find. Better not find me. Damn, it went quiet in this game. Picture. Let me look this up real quick. It says. So Steve Moss, the PI, found the key to the room where I want to go in, and he put it somewhere in some sort of roadside drain. But I want to know what roadside drain it is. So I'm trying to just see if it. I'm looking on a forum here, guys. I wanted to see if it says it. Give me 1 second here, guys. I think it says I need to get a wrench, but that is from Dorothy. I think I'm supposed to get. Damn it! There's so many things here. Dorothy Patterson's residence. So where does Dorothy live? I need to find out where Dorothy lives here. I have the key to her house, don't I? Isn't that what that is? 1 second here, guys. This isn't easy. Hell, even looking it up, it ain't easy. So it says Dorothy's residence is 40 Black Pine Road. Alright, let's look into that. Apparently you need a wrench to get the key out of the drain or something like that. So 40 Black Pine Road is where? So this main road here is Black Pine. Is 40 back here? I think 40's up. 34, 36, 40. This must be Dorothy's residence. Sweet. Alright, let's do an investigation here, guys. Is this a stapler? No. Looking for a wrench, not a stapler. Examine scriptures by Reverend Keith. Charles asked something of me today. He asked if I'd be willing to stay with Sophia. He'd arranged to have a house rented out a little ways from the mansion. I told him that would help, but that Sophia's pregnancy will eventually show. There's no way of hiding it. He seemed very worried. Charles came up to me and expressed his gratitude for taking care of Sophia. He said that he will be covering all the necessary expenses. He told me not to tell anyone about it, as of Sophia's growing belly. When the time comes, I'm to make up something about her running errands outside of Painscreek. I'm not sure if that will work. Sophia is 8 months into her pregnancy. Her belly is big now. I asked her how she felt. She told me she's happy and feels hopeful for her future. She said it would be the best if the baby was a boy. I can understand why she's thinking that way, but I can't help but wonder how Vivian will feel about it all. What will the ramifications of this be? Her death. That's what they will be, because that's what they were. Pick up the glasses? No? Okay. Just want to make sure there's no notes. Interesting. That's... Do I still have her key? I was going to say interesting, it's locked. Bunch of tea, towels. Nothing too crazy here. Helping and serving others in the name of God. It's not just the words, it's a new lifestyle. I didn't mean to do that part. It's just a bathroom. Yeah, they got medicine here, but that's okay. Most people have... That's a nice bathtub. Most people have, medicine like that in their bathrooms. How is this door locked? I don't think I have the key to this. Unless it's this one. Oh my god, do I seriously have to look this up? So it says it's in room 203 in the hospital. This key that I need. Yeah, they're sending me on a goose chase. Now I gotta look up how to get into the hospital for room 203. Not gonna lie, guys, that's a big pain in the butt. So we need to go into Dr. Johnson's office that has the key, but that's also locked. So how do we get into Dr. Johnson's office? So I'm looking, guys. I'm looking to see. I don't see really anything that's giving me the answer for them that I'm looking for this. Grab the key card from a bench in the emergency room area. So it says so you have to turn power back on basically in the hospital from what I'm getting the point of this. You have to get into the secret room in Scott's basement, pretty much. To go to you go through the sewers or something to get into the hospital, is what I'm understanding. So let me go back to this form. Luckily shows everything, but it's a long list of stuff here. I have to go back to Scott's cabin and see how to get basement access. So it says I still need actual room 201 to Anne's courthouse. Or not Anne's courthouse, but Anne's suite. Which says I need to go to the mansion again. This game is the biggest game on runarounds. Man, it's like, to get this, you have to do this, but to get this, you have to do that, to get this to... There's a lot happening here, guys. I still don't know what these two keys are for. The key card is for the hospital when the power goes back on. This is for Scott's basement, but I think for Scott's basement, to be able to place that, you need the knowledge, is what it says online, which I'm assuming is just to figure out where it actually needs to be placed. Hell, where even am I? Hospital's right there, so the mansion must be up this way. I need to somehow see how to get into the mansion, the correct passageway that I'm trying to do, which is the master bedroom. Before I even go all the way over here, matter of fact, I'm just going to look up the mansion. Master bedroom and mansion to see what I need to do exactly. From what I understood, if I read it right, it says the master key is in the tea room, which I think I already grabbed. Maybe it's this key? This one? I just don't think I ever opened the door. Which, all I did was damage myself in that point of time. So, dumb me, but we're gonna keep going. This game's actually crazy, guys. Absolutely crazy. Do I have where the master bedroom is? No. It doesn't say it at all on this floor. So master bedroom must be first floor somewhere. And there must be a door that's locked with a key. I need to remember that. Okay, so look around here. This door ever locked or opened? It was not. But how many digits is this key? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-digit code. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, just give me a second here. I need to see if there's a 5-digit code on this. Just to see if this opens up any keys or something. Three, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Just making sure it's still a 5-digit code. Now it didn't read wrong because I'm crazy at this point. Nothing is working. All I'm seeing is a 6-digit code. I'm not seeing anything about a 5-digit code here. We still have to do that clock key thing for 320. I remember that, but nothing here is showing. Let's see if this is it. 44871. It is. Sweet. I don't want to hear it, guys. I do not want to hear it. Alright, nothing. Displace item. That must mean this is going to be like a secret wall or something. I need to find a book. Come on. Alright, for some reason like it glitches like this right now. I'm going super slow. This is my mouse. Alright, let me... This is the controller. Same speed. It's my mouse. Same speed. So it's just being really stupid. There it is. So that book automatically goes in that wall. Vivian's situation is currently stabilizing. She accepted the fact that she cannot conceive anymore. However, she needs time to fully recover in a 6-month rehabilitation. Your presence at the hospital has been noted to upset her. This only helps prolong her recovery. I suggest that you try to refrain from visiting your wife until she has a better state to receive you. Your mother's desire for a boy to be an heir to your family caused tremendous stand on her. Please consider addressing this issue with your mother. Painscreek Hospital, Dr. Johnson. Wait, why isn't it letting me pick it up? Oh. This is the number 5 for horses. I think I remember taking a picture of these. And this must be pawn, I think it is. I'm not too good with chess, guys. I am not too good with chess at all. Nothing in here we can use. And then there is a code on this, which is a 4-digit code. We're going to get into that right now. $5149, 5194. Is that it? 59. Nope. 5194. It is. I'm gonna brief read because I've read a lot. Upon your request, we investigated Andrew Reed at the hospital. Wait, Andrew Reed and Henry Johnson's death. Due to confidential agreements with our sources, we are unable to reveal the true nature of their deaths. Suffice to say, both of them did not die to said accidents. Oh. So we dug deeper. We found that Andrew and Henry are both related to the disappearance of Sophia Miller and the death of Magdalene Roberts 20 years ago. What really happened to Sophia, we do not know. As of now, however, some evidence was brought to light regarding Magdalene Roberts' death. We talked to a retired nurse who worked at the Painscreek Community Hospital. Although she referred to remaining anonymous, according to her, she came across a note while cleaning Dr. Johnson's office, and it stated that the prescription was lethal and to be administered only to Megalodon, and the dosage has to be precise or will not work. No one else should take it. And the letter was made out to your wife, Vivian Roberts. According to the note, if you would like for us to stop this investigation, let us know at your earliest convenience. Charles Robert, our investigation was initially promising, we reviewed, blah, blah, blah. But so they both looked into different things. Sophia's disappearance. No avail, we can conclude. It has to do with Andrew, Henry, and Vivian. Now they're all gone. This is a note. Months ago, right before Vivian was killed, I confronted her about their deaths. She said she didn't know anything about it. She only administered the medicine as provided by Dr. Johnson. She was lying. I could see it in her eyes. She was scared. She was hiding her fear. I know that Vivian was never completely beautiful with me, or truthful with me, but I still have to prove for Vivian. She never liked Mom, but I wouldn't have thought she'd be capable of killing her own mother-in-law. Wow. I know that she had something to do with what happened to Mom and Sophia, but what can I do? She's my wife after all, and now Vivian is dead, so is Scott. Vivian is dead, so is Scott now. Trisha is dead too. Is this my punishment for the affairs I had 20 years ago? What the fuck? This is crazy. It's crazy, guys. I'm gonna have to end it here, guys. But we have some crazy stuff going on. It's gonna have to happen in the next episode. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna just bust this out and finish it. I have so much of it fresh in my mind right now. We have to get into all the keys, get all the things, to just get all of it done. But so far, what I'm thinking, instead of Derek, I think it might be Father Matthew that killed everybody, which I know is weird. It goes against the church religion. It's a secret room, right, that no one knows about. He was the one that was in love with was in love with Sophia, but she dispirited. Charles, right? Charles was the one that got Sophia pregnant, which made her leave. But Vivian killed Sophia, and the doctor, Vivian, Charles, everybody covered it up. Maybe Father Matthews went and killed every single other person, including Steve Moss, who was getting close to his trail. The only reason he didn't want to kill Scott is because Scott was his kid. But he didn't blame Scott, but that's why he got him the lawyer and stuff to try to protect him, because no one was thinking it was him. I don't know. That's my report, guys. This is Necessity here, and we're gonna be signing off, and hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye, guys. See you next time.